It's your boy Kenny TV here. If you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Anyways, the question I'm asking is, what does Australian society lack? What do we lack as a society? Let's get to it, brother. Let's trot.
YouTube Shorts and TikTok has messed with our attention span. Basically, yeah, social media has fucked with our brains.
I think Australia's lacking cheap gas prices and cheap alcohol prices. Gas is expensive, alcohol is expensive, everything's expensive.
I feel like I noticed since I moved here, there's been a lot of people who hate when people reach a certain level of success. It's called tall poppy syndrome. When someone reaches a certain point of success, people start to hate on it, basically.
I feel like we're lacking empathy for the people that live with us. I guess we could just care about the other person and people from other ethnicities and stuff like that more so than we do now.
I would say nightlife, because Sydney nightlife is severely lacking. Everywhere's open till 1 a.m. You have to pay for entry. Music is all shocking. I'm not impressed by anything.
I'd say at the moment we're lacking affordable rental housing. Especially from what I've seen going on in Sydney, it seems borderline unaffordable to live in this place.
Bro, do you like my hat as well?
Bruh, that's Chinese as fuck. So we are lacking so fucking much. As a younger generation, we lack looking at each other. We lack talking to each other. No one talks, no one writes letters to each other anymore.
I think it lacks females deciding on their final say, so things that ultimately affect women, and it's hard to not be like, okay, why shouldn't women make the decision about things that are going to affect them?
Oh, shit.
That's his mum's barbecue table.
You think racism is embedded in Australian culture?
Not necessarily. I think it is ingrained to an extent, but not because of Australian culture, maybe just the way people are raised.
I feel like it's embedded in the culture of Australia. I feel like it comes from a place of envy, because when someone reaches a certain level of success and other people don't match that level of success, I feel like there is this envy to a certain extent.
We're literally like, where can we go to dance right now? Absolutely no idea. Music with words, please and thank you.
Can you sing?
On occasion. This is not one of those.
I can sing too. My darling, I've hungered for your touch alone.
I don't know the word.
Oh, you don't know the words? Okay, cut, bro, cut. For the camera. Oh, yes. Puff it, lad. Puff it. Fidel Castro over here. He's reincarnated.
I think it's important to give women the final say, opposed to just expecting that men are going to make the right decision, because at the end of the day, they actually don't know what it's like to be a woman.
I lived in China and Dubai. Those are the two places I lived. I feel like people still celebrate the success. If they see their mate having success, no matter what field it is, there's still a certain level of respect. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like that aspect is very different to how it is here.
Australia sucks because, okay, no tips are given, but that's okay because tipping is kind of stupid. I feel like you shouldn't have to tip, but at the same time, my job at home relies on tips.
What we kind of worship as a society, whether it's materialism or a certain type of achievement, that's not actually the be-all and end-all of human development. In fact, as people mature and they grow, sometimes they leave the importance of achievement behind and they actually become less materialistic.
Do you think men in our society have too much of a say or too much power, essentially?
I don't necessarily think that they have too much, but I think that they should only have as much that is going to be affecting them.
And don't say the word porn. I mean, that's a whole nother subject. That's already fucked with everyone. I can't go home to my misso and have a good time with my misso without at least looking at some porn.
Kenny TV, make sure you like, subscribe, all that shit. He's the fucking king.